It is Sunday. It is the end of August.
21st August?
Almost the end of August. And we're at Chester Zoo. So we're going to go and see what's new and what's changed. Come along. And straight away there's three things we need to look for. Dash, the tiger.
Stanley the giraffe.
Stanley the giraffe.
And the baby of Noah.
And the baby of Noah. That we don't know the name of yet. So let's go and have a look and see if we can find them. I reckon we'll see the giraffe and the tiger, but I don't know about the Noah.
Yeah.
It's one of those days where we're heading in and people are heading out, but it is actually about 1:45, so it's not that late. The zoo's open until 5 or 6 today. Well, that's new. The Gorilla Trek VR Theatre. Let's see if we can spot that on our travels. And they're also now selling a reusable mat for £1. Probably should look into what that actually entails. Alright, maybe, yeah, there's the gorilla thing. But yeah, we're going to head in because we don't really need a mat because we know the place like the back of our heads. And I mean, so first place, what do you want to do? Straight to Tiger?
Yeah, silent.
Alright, I mean, because we have left it later, that does reduce our chances of seeing this tiger because they generally show better in the morning, but we have heard that he does show quite well, so see if we have any luck. While we're heading that way, we'll probably do rhinos and dogs as well. We could go round that way towards Islands, but see more animals this way. Chester is doing this world in a day thing at the minute. Some of the signage for it's really good actually.
You can get a passport as you come in.
Yeah.
And you go to the different places, so it's kind of like if you've been to Disney, the wilderness adventure passport thing you get. Yeah. You have to go to different places and find different things. I used to do it on the app.
Yeah.
When Islands first opened.
There's a rhino very close to the fence over there, people are quite impressed with. There's a couple at the back over there asleep, but couldn't really get a good shot of them. Maybe down here you'll see them as we sneak around the back of this. Nope, no, they are hiding really well. So where the house is there, they're just hunkered down at the back, like literally lying on the floor flat out. So it does look, yeah, it does look like a couple of rocks. Yep, and on the other side there's another one just to be. A lot of rhinos about today. So there's rhino number 3. Rhino number 4. Rhino number 5 is down here. Rhino number 5. Yeah, doing well for rhinos today. Yeah, Gemma just said this is Zuri. Those ears, like big satellite dishes.
I see her mouth goes into a smile.
Yeah.
That's how you tell she is.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She knows it as well. Yeah. She's listening. Look.
You can see her mouth like goes into a definite smile.
Yeah. Oh.
She's getting harassed by flies.
Rhino number 6. Rhino number 6, please. Here's the meerkat sculpture. We didn't look at the meerkats, it was very busy. Well, this is the boy, what I was saying. But also, you can't really see it very easily, but right through the trees over the back.
You can see here.
Rhino number 7. Yeah. Chester has a lot of black rhino.
Yeah.
He's an eastern black rhino.
We haven't got any babies though, so I'm expecting a baby boom soon. There's only one female with a calf.
Yeah.
Which I think is Emma in that first field, the two little lines out.
We'll find out in time.
She's on her own, Katani's on her own.
Should add that we don't know if Chester is currently breeding from any other rhino or anything. Just based off previous experience. You sometimes do get a little baby boom when they all come along at once. Dogs are proving very popular today. They're all having a nice lie down in the sun. Well, actually, I said that. The clouds have come over, but
it's warm.
Yeah. We have
1, 2, 3, 4,
8, 7 here,
and the other one over there.
and one in the window around there. 8 in total. Just over on the Painted Dog Bridge, and the rowan antelope are out there, but you can possibly hear the painted dogs yipping in the background, so I think they're upset about something. Oh, they're about to get fed, yeah.
Because they locked them in one side.
Of course, they've gone quiet now.
Or a keeper's just appeared.
Yeah, possibly. Couple of zebra over there, and this one's got my energy completely. It's done.
That's a from your vantage point higher up.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Brilliant moment then. Parents with the kid on the shoulders. The kid's like, there's a rabbit, there's a rabbit. They're like, those are big rabbits, the Sitatunga. There is actually a rabbit over the back. She's a Gold Star kid. She spotted the rabbit in the field of Sitatunga. And there's some Sitatunga ladies. The well-spotted rabbit just darted off. We've got some new signage here. Islands is the perfect habitat for the wild great crested newts. Oh, that's cool. There you go. The native species is now using islands as a home. There's a new stall here as well. The fruit juice drinks is now bubble tea. So if you like bubble tea, you can get some. Something that we haven't seen for a while, the Dusky Padamala. They were a really common spot. We've missed in the last 2 visits. Just the one I can see at the minute. Wouldn't be a trip to the zoo without checking on the beef banteng. The youngsters just down on the left. But now's my main event. I'm hopeful I'll be able to see Dash the tiger. Nothing from this side just yet, although it is well planted at the minute, this enclosure.
You don't want to disturb anything while he's sat down.
Yeah.
No, nobody can see him.
Of course, when you do have a tiger that shows well, everyone comes to look at it. As we're walking along here, we can hear him roaring in the air. There we go, just a snarl. And again, it's the first bit of action we've heard from this enclosure in quite a while. No offence to Kasuna. Is it Kasuna? Kasana. But she's never really shown particularly well. So we did see Dash very briefly. We're going to try and get back towards the end of the day because they used to show quite well towards in the evenings as it starts to cool down. Plus the enclosures are generally a bit quieter. There's another thing they're doing at the minute. Win a trip to Borneo. Enter online. So if you fancy that, chesterzoo.org / expedition Borneo.
Conservation work. But
Wow.
you also can win like experiences at the zoo.
Oh, okay.
So if you enter every week, there's a weekly winner.
Yeah.
So you could do like the lion experience and whatever other experiences to do giraffe.
And then the big prize is the trip
And then
to Borneo.
all the weekly winners get put into a prize draw at the end for the trip to Borneo.
Alright.
It's like, I think it's like a £5
Interesting way of
entry.
running it. It's a paid entry, is it?
Yeah, it's about £5
There we go.
per entry. But I don't know if you have to just enter once or whether you have to enter each week.
Alright.
I'm not sure. I've got an email about it, I just haven't read it.
So we aren't doing monsoon today because it's summer.
locked.
It's very busy. It's very warm.
Yeah. you
So
can
we're
get a
sticking
bit-
outside while the weather's nice.
It gets a bit cramped by the gharials.
Yeah.
It's like a,
And we'll call back to those places when the peak season dies down a bit.
or if we come midweek.
Islands does still have a one-way system in operation, but most people ignore it. Which means people always struggle to find the monsoon forest because you go past the exit before you get to the entrance. There was always a plan though. Well, I presume there was. And the one thing we didn't think we'd see, there's the younger Noah with Mum. I hope it's Mum anyway. What problems if it's not? That's lovely. What's this?
Orange Dole Whip,
Orange Dole Whip. The, well,
the original.
smooth ice whip, whatever it is.
The buckets they use still say Dole on them.
Oh, do they? Okay. But yeah, it looks like, well, the pineapple one's not currently on, so we tried the
machine's
orange
not
one
freezing.
instead.
It's just coming out like gloop.
Oh, gloop. It's very nice, this orange one though, isn't it? There's no Babirusa. I was stood here looking at the Babirusa intently into the enclosure.
Babirusa there.
And I had people who just kept coming over and looking and they're like, can you see anything? No, I'm just milling about. You never know. I did just see a grasshopper down there, just landed in the bushes. Well, we're out of islands now, but actually where the monorail crosses back over to from the zebra to the capybara. There's a new building being constructed here at the minute. Not sure what it is yet, whether it's animals or services. It kind of looks like it may be an animal enclosure or something, like maybe an improved small monkey enclosure perhaps. we'll find out in time. So we're going to make our way back across over Elephant Bridge, try and see this giraffe. We were going to book into the Oakfield today, but they didn't take bookings today, so we think there might be a wedding on or something. We could get afternoon tea and that was it. But we might try dining elsewhere, we'll see. The issue being today is how busy it is. Everywhere we'll probably have... I just seen, yeah. And they've upped the signage for the Elephant House, which is now the Manas National Park.
Yeah.
People were struggling to find them.
It's because they've just started that new in situ conservation. Haven't you watched it on YouTube?
Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, that's good then. We do have a young elephant there with an itchy bum bum. Oh, yeah. And sometimes on a warm day like this, it will hose them down. And that usually encourages them into the water. So if you get lucky, occasionally you get to see the elephants swimming.
And that pool is deep.
That pool, an adult male elephant could swim to the bottom of that and not be seen. Just when you thought we'd seen all the rhinos, there's another rhino. Indian one-horned rhino. So we're already getting busier as we get nearer to the giraffes.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed we'll make it through and we'll see you on the other side, or probably see you at the giraffes. More construction work on this Holden enclosure that used to have the Anoa in.
The fence is gone?
Some of it's still here. The big old clear out.
Maybe has a big fence behind it.
Well, before we get to the giraffes, we've got the Okapi here. It's a female, and you can't really see it too well from here, but the youngster is hiding in the trees over there as well. Not in the trees, as in up the trees. That would be quite impressive. That would explain why it took us so long to find these in the wild.
The baby's inside.
Well, there's quite the queue to get into the giraffe house at the minute, so perhaps the youngster's in there. Be quite a few outside though. Well, we didn't get any view of the baby giraffe. We weren't prepared to queue, yeah. Because we've been lucky enough to see young giraffe in the past, so we'll let other people queue. But yeah, now we get a better view of the carpies. And they're better than giraffes. Well, one thing that is done now is the Realm of the Red Ape has a new entrance. So you don't need to walk around the back if you've got a wheelchair or a pram now. That's good. Didn't take too long as well, did it?
No.
Anyway, we aren't actually going to do this side of the zoo now. We're going to go up towards the back this time. We have that fantastic bit where we see a bush moving, which is always evidence of an animal. And sure enough, we've got a handsome looking male babirusa leaving. And the babirusa does share with the short-clawed otters who like to swim away from us. And then they reappear when I stop filming. So, we did promise a little while ago, but we're actually doing it today. We've come to June's Pavilion to get some lunch. We've come to the burger bar on this one. Gem's going to get the classic, and I think I'm getting the chicken fiesta. Bit of a mix, see what I like. And if you haven't seen the other options here, we've shown in the past, but there's a fish and chips section that goes haddock, steak and ale pie, and there's a pizza section, I think that does pasta as well, and then a coffee shop. All of them have got vegetarian options, so there is a veggie burger option, for example, and there's kids menu as well. And a little ice cream pile is just behind me, right here. It's very noisy in here at the Ice on the door, but that really shouldn't surprise us. So, food's turned up. Gemma went for the standard grilled burger, as I said earlier, and I went for that. Can't even remember what it was, the chicken. Fiesta chicken, yeah. How much did you say it was?
$16.60 after discount, we get 10% members discount.
So I have 10% off, and then that's what you get. So we'll suck in and let you know what we think. Before we give you the update on food, we're just looking at some owls. The brown wood owls have got a youngster. Big fluffy head up there. Did you enjoy your lunch?
It was okay. I would probably give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, that's not too bad.
Well, when June started, it was a 10 out of 10. Then it went down to a 0. Back up to a 7 out of 10. The burger was okay. It was your typical theme park burger, so overcooked for me because I like it a bit pink. But you know, the catering for masses.
Yeah.
Chips were a bit crap. You're okay, a bit crap. I think your chicken burger looks a lot better than my burger. And I just wasn't in the mood for a burger. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Awesome.
On the subject of the chicken burger, it was actually really, really good. Definitely, actually, the best burger I've had on property in, at Chester Zoo in the last sort of 10 years of coming here. Yeah, I'd definitely have that again. The chicken was fantastic, really tender, really soft, nice coating on it. Lots of nice flavours in there. Chips weren't great. Not complaining otherwise. Anyway, back to animals now, I think. We've been asked about it in the comments, but here they are. Double Esbok, and as if on cue, I was dropping some bum nuggets.
They've got a sign.
Yeah. Beautiful animals, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the red panda? Yeah, sleeping. Actually not sleeping, grooming, yeah. And a bit more construction. We have a lot of construction going on in what was the bush dogs and cheetah enclosure. Exciting to see what comes in here in the future. Since we're doing construction updates, the event spacey wedding pavilion-y thing is under a lot of construction. Looks like they've took the other side of this building out as well. There's a huge gap of it. Like some of the more modern bits that were added on over the years, because the original courtyard area is part of the original oak field. They used to keep all sorts of animals in there, but they don't anymore. And over at the Anteaters, we have an anteater again. It's becoming a common occurrence. And of course, he shares his enclosure. He or she share their enclosure with capybaras. And as Gemma just pointed out, there is a little one.
And they have eyes on the top of their head, and they have slightly wet feet.
And a set of birds are out. Very busy here.
I know that elephant's there.
Right, bit further.
Oh, before we head back into our... Thank you, Warthog. Yes, before we head back into Ireland, we'll watch a warthog having a pee. A few more warthogs. Down on the knees, get the best grass. This is a really good enclosure for these. They show really well in here, don't they?
I like the warthogs.
So Jem suggested that we come back towards the end of the afternoon and hopefully see the tiger, and I think it's actually because she wants to see if she can get Dole Whip.
Oh, what's that chicken called?
Basil, Amaranth, not the streamer, kohlrabi, Chicken Joe.
Purple ruffle basil. What's that chicken called?
More of my vibes from the Brazilian water pigs there, crashed out.
There you go.
Quick check in with the tree kangaroo.
Go across the line, you get electrified.
What is this? There it is.
Ah, more paddy melons this time. There's 3 in there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one right over the back and then these 2 here.
two here.
That must be, one of them must be the baby from last year.
And the best thing about coming around here again is I get to walk over the best bridge in the zoo for the second time. Still looking great. Oh, it smells really strongly of cat pee here. There's a tiger enclosure there.
The boats have stopped.
Oh yeah?
And they were waving, so I waved back.
We've been waving at people on the boat ride today.
Yeah, the waves that you wave back.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the Bantango's done it.
Oh yeah.
There was loads on before.
Yeah. Still quite busy around here. We were hoping it might quieten off as the afternoon goes on.
Advertising this new tiger a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, still busy. We'll nip round the other side because there's not much to see there. Never the best time when we've been able to walk right over to this window this time because there's nobody looking.
No.
We might be in for quite a wait here. More information about local newts. Newts? Newts.
Yes.
Also, Malayan tapir. Best type of panda. We're definitely not struggling spotting the Malayan tapirs today. Look at those ears, I want to snuggle those ears. Get rid of fuzzy. Looks like we're going to have to wait around if we want to see more tiger. Well, it looks like the tigers are going to continue to make us work to see them. We're going to carry on and finish this trip, this visit up, I think. Yeah, the keeper's just been in to get the food down. And the binturong are now coming out to find the food. This is all, the sunbirds are in here as well, but I prefer the binturong. I know you shouldn't have a favourite, but I do. We've got upside down.
You see it?
Oh, someone's got some food the other one wants. They don't mess around, the binturong. They're feisty. Hungry.
This is my half of the room, not your half of the room.
Come on now,
Well, since it is getting a little bit quieter, we'll try and get a sneak through monsoon and at least see, hopefully, some orangs. That's cool. Just wondering if they've got plastic ones on the bush. I can also hear a hornbill in here. You can't see it. I just found it. Oh yeah. That's true. Wow. Beautiful. And we finally get to see some orangutan disappearing off screen. Well, off screen and off out of view. Oh, no, maybe back. Gemma left too early. Wow, they're pretty, aren't they? They're cool. And of course we have the jeweled wasps that are just fantastic looking. There's huge amounts of them on the roof. Look at all the birds are up there now. All the grosbeak starlings. And there's Gemma's good spot. Gemma's good.
It's on the wire, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Gemma's got a couple of good spots. Got this feast flying tree frog. There's actually a second one further up as well. Also, there's a lizard here. What's the lizard?
It's a green crested lizard.
Green crested lizard. And all the time, there's one right there. Thanks, Jem. You just stood in the perfect position. No, you stood in perfect position so people could see it. There we go. That's the third frog we've seen there. There's a sailfin lizard there.
Another. There's 2 lizards on the fence now.
We've seen loads in here now. It's been here for a little while. The one thing we haven't seen is the other species of frog.
Yeah.
Over with Gemma and one of her friends.
I need a baby.
A few of them about today. Oh yeah. So the where's a crested macaque?
Just climbed up there.
Oh yeah. The fingerprints on the glass. On this side. I'm sure lower down there's fingerprints is on both sides. Heading further down into monsoon, we've got a crown pigeon, not a crane. Funny looking crane on the nest here. We'll leave that one be. Catch up with Gemma. And Gemma's found the hanging parrots. Oh, up on the top?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be difficult to spot from down here, but they're all up there. I can't see the gharial today, but these aquariums look fantastic with all the little fish swimming around underneath all the greenery. This crown pigeon is calling, or was calling. Sounded like boo. There we go. And the cats are being quite entertaining today. It's quite nice when you see them all picking their way across the field over there. Oh, we might not have seen the giraffe, but we did see it, the Anoa, and I didn't expect to see the Anoa, so I'm happy with that. Denied a second go on Dole Whip, or Orange Whip. Oh yeah, this is a nice little spot actually. In this sheltered area here, the macaques can be seen. I actually got a photo of one here once, looking in at us.
Looks like Chester's getting its own Tron ride.
Oh yeah, with the roof of the
It does look a bit like
monsoon
Tron,
forest. Yeah, if they light it up blue and purple, they look really cool. Just sat on the bank of the stream there, don't
Yeah,
they?
there's a few out here as well.
Really nice enclosure. It's not often you see them out here, so it's nice to see
You're
them.
like, why don't we see more? It's lovely.
Because they're awkward little buggers and they like to stay inside. There's a completely baseless rumour that I might have just smacked the camera against the chair lens first. I don't believe it any of it though.
The food place is still open.
Yeah. Oh. We normally see those food places are all closed before the end of the day, but it's 5 o'clock and you can still get a bit of food at Monada. I think we'll probably start making our way to the front there.
Yeah.
Anywhere else you'd like to visit?
Yeah, we'll just browse on the way back. The coffee shops like.
Oh yeah. We definitely need to come back here for more food. Oh.
Yeah,
At some point as well we will try Bembe, the entrance restaurant. See what kind of food they do there.
Oh, there's Babarusa. There.
And there's your baby roosters. Gemma pointed to one way far off and then they're right down here.
It's so cute.
It is cute. There's like 3 of them in there. I think this was 3 youngsters and a mum.
I'm running back down that path again because you look like it's cute.
Yeah, it's probably galloping.
There's 2 down there.
They don't get nettled. They just don't feel it because they've got thick skins.
You have little hairs on the skin as well, don't you?
So do I, but I still get nettled on my legs. There's a very brave little duck there as well. It's not a duck, it's a moorhen.
The baby, another one.
Yeah, in my defence, the light isn't great from here, so I'm struggling to
It's
see
very
anything.
bright, isn't it?
Not that brave.
Doesn't even do anything either. It's like, what? I don't eat duck. The tree here.
Some spider monkeys playing in the trees on the way out. Mischievous.
All along here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just heading towards the entrance.
Oh, there's one on the floor over there.
Oh, yeah. It's a proper nice day when all the animals are out enjoying the sun as well.
She's got that baby with her as well.
Oh, yeah. They're one of the youngsters from earlier this year. And on the way out, we got Asher the one-horned rhino again. I'm saying again, it might have been Benny earlier, I didn't really look. And the brown antlered deer. Relaxing over here as well. Also very yawny. So what was your favourite animal today?
The binturong.
Yep, same.
The binturong.
As much as it was nice to see a fleeting glimpse of Dash and hear him grumble.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get to see more of him in future when we come back for future visits.
Yeah.
And same for the giraffe, we'll hopefully get to see the baby giraffe as well.
Yeah, it wasn't cute for a baby giraffe.
No.
Sorry, giraffe.
Yeah, sorry giraffe fans. Now some of the more of the interactive educational bits for elephants here. Shout here to make your own elephant trumpet.
On the skin.
Gemma's feeling the elephant wrinkles, which isn't a euphemism.
You can feel the elephant's tail too.
The elephant's tail, but I mean, yeah, they do look very bristly, don't
Yeah.
they?
I'm not going to shout to make her rumble.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, and earlier we didn't see Maya, and Gemma's just spotted her heading off up to the back of the enclosure. Yeah, she is a proper Jungle Book elephant, isn't she?
Yeah.
And there's the one youngster that we didn't see earlier, Zayu. These tusks. Quick run through the inside of the shop. So they've got all these metal prints for the World in a Day thing that they're doing this year, including one for the United Kingdom for some native species, which is
The
nice to see.
small one's £10. The big one, I don't know. And the postcard is £1.
The big one I don't know. So.
It doesn't say. Oh, unless it's on it. Small metal sign £10.
And the large metal signs are 22.
Alright, card.
Yeah. Cute iguana pen.
Oh, that's a chameleon. Why do you keep saying iguana?
I don't know. My head's gone. Look at these. Remember them when you were a kid?
Look at all the colours that's got now. Big cockroaches.
Gemma's quite taken with this cockroach.
And there's no price on him.
That is cool though, isn't it? I think the price maybe would have been here sometime.
Well, yeah, I thought it might have been here, but...
Yeah. Chester, price your merch. Appreciate the hornbill plush. T-shirts always seem to sell well. There's barely any
What
left.
was that? They're the two that I got.
Yeah.
Oh, you can share them. That's an adult size, please. Just
Juniors who keep the uniforms. They're cute, aren't they? And the PJs sets that they do with the sleeping giraffes are quite cute. And they do actually do those in children's and adult sizes as well, which is nice. Sorry, and Gemma was just saying they're also available in the online shop.
There's a few bits available in the online shop.
Cool. But no purchases for us today.
No.
Well, with that, I think we'll head off, eh? Had a good day?
Yeah, it's been lovely. It's been really nice weather.
Yeah, and it's actually gone 5 o'clock, so it's rare that we stay more than a couple of hours, but we actually stayed for a good 4 or 5 hours today.
And there was a show while in the sunshine though.
Yeah, got some good, over 10,000 steps in as well.
Yeah, I watched it already, congratulated me.
So we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.